the sun. Work like the devil for my pay. But that lucky old sun has nothing to do but roll around. Heaven. Saved by the bell. Oh, hi, Julie.
Peter. I hope I'm not early.
Oh, no, I'm too late with my sitting up exercises.
I really appreciate you seeing me like this. I know it's a drag to have me come over to the house, but see, I have this problem, and I don't have anybody else to talk to.
Oh, wow. Came to the right place, of course,
Thank
Julie.
you.
So have a seat.
Okay.
And let me fix you some of Father Willis's famous coffee.
Oh, my goodness, that would be nice.
And you do take it black, as I recall?
Yes, real black today, thank you.
See, I remember that.
And strong.
That I can promise you, really strong.
Thank you. Where's Joni?
Oh, she's out to the grocery store someplace. Well, so, what's troubling the troubleshooter?
A lot. I'm very worried about Alex Cronus.
What, you mean because of his illness?
Well, that too, of course. But you see, some new problem has come up, and I just don't know how to handle it. Actually, what happened was that Alex had a knockdown, drag-out fight with his father. And I won't go into the whys and wherefores. I think it was really good for him because he needed to declare his independence, you know. But, unfortunately, the father couldn't stand that kind of insubordination, so he has just washed his hands of his son. George Cronus has just said, fini, kaput, I never want to see you again.
Well, from my legal point of view, I don't think there's much one could do about that. Not in the state of Illinois. I think the cutoff age is 18. Alex is, what, 20?
19. Well, I mean, you see the fix that puts us in. I mean, the kid will have to give up his private room and everything that goes with it, the nurses, the treatment, the facilities, everything.
Yeah, does he realize this?
Yes, he realizes he's taking it very badly. Peter, believe me, he is just not emotionally equipped to move into a public ward right now. Can't.
Yeah, well, I can imagine that.
So I just wondered if there was any pressure we could put on Cronus. I mean, doesn't the law give the boy any rights at all?
Well, I can't think of anything just offhand, but there ought to be some way that we could get him. Let me check into it and see what I can come up with.
Well, I really would appreciate it. I've grown very attached to the kid. And if you want to know, I feel a little guilty about the estrangement between his father.
Guilty? Our psychiatrist is feeling guilt?
Yes.
I thought you were the lady who was supposed to relieve other people of their guilt.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, psychiatrists are also human. Unfortunately. And since I was the one that really freed Alex to speak up to his father, I just feel responsible for the fix he's in.
Oh, well, you shouldn't feel responsible, Julie. There's no way in the world that you could foresee all the hazards that might be possible when you treat a patient.
I know. I keep telling myself all the time that Alex is going to be better off for it in the long run, but just happening. I mean, the break is happening at such a bad time for him. You know, it's like he's got to adjust to everything all at once.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you know, something just occurred to me. You know who might be able to help?
Who?
Monica. Yeah, Monica's got a lot of money contacts, and there just might be some way that she could help Alex.
Monica?
Mm-hmm. You know, she's drummed up a lot of interest in Tony's clinic.
Yeah. Yes, I know. She's very interested in the clinic.
Yeah. I think it'd be a good idea for you to have a talk with Monica.
Yeah. Well, I certainly wouldn't want to not try anything that might help Alex, but...
What's the matter,
I'm
Julie?
sorry, Peter. Please forgive me. I really don't even know what it is. It's...
Some bothering you?
Yes, life sometimes seems so unfair to me. I mean, I just don't understand all of it. Part of the reason I'm here is I don't have anybody else to talk to. Isn't that silly? And part of the reason is that I don't have Tony to talk to. And that's partly Monica's responsibility. But I just feel that if I don't talk to somebody... Oh, God, Peter, I'm so confused. I'm so sorry. This is
just-
unfair of me. It really is.
No.
I just-
Go right ahead. Go right ahead. I'll listen if nothing else. I don't know what else I can do for
I
you.
get so tired of being the strong one, you know. I'm supposed to know all the answers. I'm such a fraud.
Oh, come on, honey. Listen, when you deal with other people's problems all the time, others tend to forget that you can have your own. I understand that very well.
I wish my psychiatrist were around.
Well, listen,
Always off to Europe, right, when you need them.
Here's your friendly lawyer, so
Oh,
I'll do
Peter,
what I
really-
can.
I
Just
appreciate
tell
it so much. I don't know. There's something that's happened between Tony and me, and we just don't communicate anymore.
Well, when did this happen?
Well, it sort of started to happen very subtly. I mean, I started to notice whenever Chris was around. I hate to admit it. It goes against everything I've ever believed.
Chris?
Whenever Chris is around.
Wait a minute. Julie, are you trying to imply that Chris is having some relationship with Tony?
No, I don't think it's gotten to that. I assume it hasn't gotten to that. It's just that I think there's some deep attraction between them. And it really is just killing me. Because I don't understand the feelings it provokes in me. I've always considered myself a free spirit, you know? Liberated. You can't hold too close to anybody. You have to keep them with open arms. And I always felt that was true about myself. But suddenly I'm having all these feelings about being abandoned by Tony because he has stronger feelings about Chris. And I know it's not fair to either of them because somehow I can't even confront him with it. All I do is act like a jealous woman.
Now, wait, just a minute. You say that you think that Tony has stronger feelings about Chris? Now, how can you say that? Really?
What I'm worried about. I don't know, and I don't know why, you know. Like I said, he should be able to do anything he wants to do. It shouldn't have anything to do with us. Unless he's emotionally going away from me. Maybe that's what I'm talking about. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just feel that whenever Chris is around, he's removed from me. And it terrifies me. I don't know why it terrifies me. I've always thought of myself as being very self-sufficient. Somehow I don't seem to be as self-sufficient or as free and swinging or any of those lovely things I used to think about myself. And I don't know how to deal with it. If I confront Tony with it, what's going to happen between me and Chris? She's my friend, too. She's come to me as a patient. I've always said to her, live your own life, act on your impulses, do what you want to do. And suddenly I'm saying to her, no, you can't, don't do that because you're going to be taking something away from me. No, I don't even know what I'm saying. It's all very upsetting because of Alex and Tony and life and death.
Well, look, Julie, as a lawyer, I think we should start out by maybe sifting out the facts from the opinions.
It's all getting to be
and
too
the
much of a
feelings.
pile, right? That's when people get in trouble, when they can't just take each thing as it comes and deal with it. I think I've let a pile accumulate because of Alex and how sorry I feel for him, and it just seems so unfair, everything that's happening to him. I don't know.
You mentioned Monica. Do you feel that Monica has manipulated Chris into this?
I don't think she's responsible for Chris's feelings, but I think she's throwing them together at every possible opportunity. And I should be able to let that happen. If there is anything really strong between Tony and me, it'll come through anyway. Oh, forgive me, Peter. There's nothing really you can say except doing what you're doing right now, which is to give me a little warmth and love, which I need. Thank you.
I'll do whatever I can, Julie.